As somebody who's trying to build some muscle on a plant-based diet, I want to show you guys my journey throughout the day to hit hopefully around 100 grams of protein as a vegan. I'm going to show you tons of delicious high-protein plant-based eats that are also gluten-free, and I'm also going to show you my workout for the day. So let's get into it. Today, it's a beautiful, cold, chilly, sunny morning, and I just felt like waffles. So we're going to have some protein waffles for breakfast. I have them in the freezer. And I'm very happy because I don't really feel like cooking much today, but I'm out of jam and that is sad. So we're gonna make some blueberry chia jam, as I always do. I've got some blueberries just cooking up here in a little pot, just frozen blueberries. This is how it is done. I'm just gonna let these kind of get all saucy for about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna finish them off, and then once the jam is almost done, we'll just assemble our waffles. Once the blueberries are kind of mostly thawed out and starting to like release their juices and stuff, you just add some lemon juice, about, I don't know, 3-ish tablespoons, or however much you want. Then I add a good glug of maple syrup, maybe about a 1/4 cup or so. A little pinch of salt, give it a good stir, let it keep cooking for another 5 minutes or so. And then when you've got some serious, bubbly, saucy action going on, like so, you can turn off the heat. We're gonna add about a 1/4 cup of chia seeds. Stir them all in, and pretty much just let them soak up a whole bunch of the juice. And then once it cools down a little bit, bada boom bing, you've got blueberry chia jam. This is something I make almost every week, you guys. I literally can't live without my chia jam. The homemade chia jam, you guys, it's where it's at. Seriously makes for so many good breakfasts. And man, high protein waffles, also where it's at. Okay guys, so as some of you know, I work out at home and I try to remove as many obstacles as I can that would prevent me from working out. So I have a yoga mat, I have weights, exercise shoes, everything I need to get a really good home workout in. So today's workout is from one of my favorite exercise programs called P90X3. It's an oldie, but a goodie. And the workout of the day is Incinerator, and it's exactly what it sounds like. The goal is to incinerate your upper body, to just basically go until you fail. So this really just burns out the arms, the shoulders, chest, back. It's an amazing workout and it seriously is insane. I can barely lift my arms, but I have a smoothie here that I just made. I didn't film it, but it's nothing too exciting. It also looks kind of gross from this angle. It's kind of looks gray, but it's got celery, plant-based protein powder, vanilla flavored. We've got frozen blueberries, a banana, ginger, an orange. Did I say celery already? Spinach. It's got some good stuff in here. This is at least, I'd say, 20 to 25 grams of protein right here, so. Lord knows I need it. After that workout, my arms feel like literal spaghetti noodles. Hello and welcome to lunch. Today's lunch is kind of small. I'm not that hungry, honestly, after having that smoothie. And also I'm very tired from that workout, so I didn't really feel like making much, but I've got myself this lovely little smashed edamame toast situation. And this is leftover smashed edamame that I had in the fridge that I made the other day. If you want the full recipe, I'll leave it down in the description box for you, but you can also check out this Instagram reel or YouTube short right up here, and I'll show you exactly how to make it. It's like 5 ingredients. It's just edamame, tahini, soy sauce, rice vinegar, and a pinch of chili flakes, oh, and some garlic powder. And you just whiz it all up in a food processor until it's nice and smooth, kind of like hummus, but it's a little chunkier than hummus, but it's so nice. Put it on some toast with some of my miso tahini garlic butter, a few slices of Roma tomatoes that I salted, topped it off with some chopped green onions, and it's like such a good lunch. It's a good breakfast too, if you know, you want to eat this for breakfast. Edamame is really high in protein, so super quick high protein lunch if your goal is to hit a certain protein macro for the day. So you're welcome. Okay people, this was not part of the plan, but I got a craving real strongly for some blondies. You know, like brownies, but not brownies. They're blondies, you know, with chickpeas. So I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna make chickpea blondies. I have never made chickpea blondies before. I'm gonna be adding some protein powder. I love this stuff. This is the butterscotch, or salted caramel. Good protein, but it actually tastes like butterscotch pudding. That's why I said it. But it's honestly so darn good. I have some hazelnut butter that I made myself. I have a little tiny bit of almond flour. Got a can of chickpeas, some homemade pumpkin puree, got some medjool dates soaking, got some vanilla and baking soda, and I'm just gonna whip it all up in a handy dandy food processor. So let's make some magic and see what I can put together. Incoming chickpeas, a 1/4 cup of homemade hazelnut butter. Let me know if you want a recipe for that, because I would be happy to show you guys. A heaping 1/4 cup of homemade pumpkin puree. I have a recipe for that right up here. 6 soaked medjool dates. 40 grams of almond flour. I'm sorry, I don't actually know what the measurement for that is. A couple teaspoons of vanilla extract. 1½ scoops of salted caramel protein powder. And 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I'm not adding salt because I'm pretty sure this salted caramel protein powder is gonna make this pretty salty already. All right, she's a little thick at the moment. I think a little too thick, so let's just try thinning that out with some soy milk or something. I think that did it. A 1/4 cup of soy milk, and look how nice and thick, but you know, brownie batter-ish that is like. Oh my gosh, that is. Let's try it out. Shit. Now we can't have blondies if we don't have some chocolate chips. Boing. Oops, hit my camera. All right, I have done the best I think I can. I think it's only right to add a few extra chalky chips on top. Oh, this is gonna be such a good after dinner snack. Ooh! Okay, to be continued, you guys. This is good enough to eat on its own. You don't have to bake this. So while the blondies are cooking in the oven, I figured I should just get an early start on dinner. So I thought about this earlier today and I realized I haven't made lasagna soup in so long. And I love lasagna soup. I don't know why. I have not just thought to even make it at all this fall. So we're making it, y'all. So I have a fine assortment of very simple ingredients. In fact, this is basically a 5-ingredient recipe that I featured in a video earlier this year, and there's 2 other recipes in that video that you can check out. I'm adding a little bit more than 5 ingredients just to zhuzh it up, but it's basically just pasta noodles. I actually ran out of lasagna noodles, so it's gonna be like a hybrid lasagna and fusilli soup with some lentils, a jar of pasta sauce, some veggie broth, onion and garlic. I'm gonna add some nutritional yeast just for fun, and some Italian seasoning. I think I already mentioned the lentils, and it's so simple. So let me show you just how simple it is. You are going to chop the onion into a nice small dice. Saute the onion, and then you pretty much add everything else. Now you can stir everything together. And now we're just gonna cover it and let it come to a little boil and cook the lentils and the noodles until they're al dente. And 18 minutes later, approximately, we have a lasagna soup, you guys. Oh! Okay, but we're actually not done. What I'm gonna do is this little hack that I have recently done in some of my soups and stuff is I take an absolutely ridiculous amount of garlic. I add some nutritional yeast, about 3 tablespoons. Then I take like a ladle full of le soup broth. Try not to get any pasta in there. What in the vampire slaying tarnation is this? Oh, it's deliciousness, that's what it is. Woohoo! Now you stir that in until it looks something like this. Oh, oh baby. I let this sit for like 10 minutes just because I knew it would thicken up a little bit as it cooled. And boy, did it ever. And this is exactly the texture I wanted it to be. It's like so thick and stewy. It's really, really just really all that and bag of chips. Like, look at that. Oh, that is luxurious, but cheap. Bougie, cheap. But wait, there's more. Let's add some vegan Parmesan cheese on top. Yum, yum, yum. Because why not? And then some fresh basil from my little U harvest. Aww. Y'all, like, are we in love? Are we? I think I am. This probably has, I'd say, like 25 grams of protein. That's pretty amazing. That hits the spot. If you guys are looking for a 20-minute meal, this lasagna soup will fill you up. It is so hearty, it's so satisfying, and it's just like so freaking tasty. Uses like the cheapest possible ingredients. It's such a winner. The blondies have been out of the oven for a long time. They are definitely cool now, which is what I wanted. I wanted them to firm up. And boy, oh boy, do they ever look good. So I'm just gonna cut them up, and then we are going to sample the goods. It's time for the grand reveal. Those look ooey gooey, very fudgy, very blonde, very beautiful. Wow. This is made from chickpeas, you guys. Holy crap. 250 calories, 9 grams of protein per little square. It's a really nice little treat that's packed with protein. Well, there you have it, friends. You can have a chocolatey, sweet treat that satisfies your sweet tooth without breaking the bank on calories and still getting a pretty decent blast of protein. I'm like totally shook by these blondies. First time ever making blondies, by the way, and I'm pretty happy. So if you like this video, let me know in a comment below and check out my other What I Eat in a Day videos and my other high protein eats. I got so many of them on the channel. I'm just here to help. So I love you, and I'll see you guys in a future video. Bye-bye.